Boxing fans, have you ever wondered why we don't have a specific source on YouTube that you could go to that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and give you up-to-date boxing news plus the current boxing odds? Well, my team and I behind the scenes over the last few months have been working hard to bring this product to you. It's a brand new 24/7 live stream channel called Boxing News Now. They are sponsoring this video. Go to their YouTube channel right now and become part of YouTube's first ever 24/7 boxing only live stream. What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be taking a closer look at the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning Friday night's fight in Brisbane, Australia between Nikita Tszyu and Michael Zerafa. Before I continue, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been with me since day one. If you haven't already, could you please remember to hit subscribe? Could you also like this video? Hit the notification button on my channel so you never miss one of my world famous daily professional betting live streams. Also, guys, we launched our new Patreon. The Patreon link is pinned in the comment section below. It's a couple bucks a month. You get access to our private VIP betting Discord. Also, become a member on our YouTube channel. That link is pinned as well, a couple bucks a month. Whichever one you choose, you gain access to our Discord. The Discord is a growing community. We launched it a couple months ago. We are at around 340 VIPs in that Discord. Click the link to find out more. Guys, this is a fight that's been brewing behind the scenes for the last couple years. Tszyu versus Zerafa. But, in my opinion, it's not the Tszyu that I thought it should be. Over the past few years of their careers, you would think it would be Michael Zerafa versus Tim Tszyu. This is the fight that Michael was campaigning for years now, but the way their careers have gone, it's the little brother Nikita Tszyu. This will be Michael Zerafa's 40th pro fight compared to Nikita Tszyu's 12th. We know Nikita is an electric young southpaw, 11-0, 9 knockouts. He's really unorthodox in his approach, but he's really one-dimensional in what he wants to do. He wants to trade with you. He wants to work the body. He wants to land his backhand, and he wants to end the night early. Nikita Tszyu, I've watched his entire career since he went pro. He's always in exciting fights. This will be hands down his biggest step up in opposition in his opponent across the ring. You have a guy, Michael Zerafa, the pretty boy, who's shared the ring with world champions. He by far has the ring experience, the world level experience, the caliber of opponents, all that good stuff. I give him the boxing skills. His techniques are better. He's just more seasoned. The X factor will be the power. The X factor will be the psychological component that comes with this matchup, and Zerafa's history of every time he has stepped up at the world level, at least internationally, he's fallen short. We've seen Zerafa stopped before. We've seen him get off of the canvas. Both of these guys shared a card not too long ago, and they're both coming off early round stoppages. In my opinion, it was a promotional layup for both guys to set this matchup up, and here we are. So in this video, what we're gonna do is take a closer look at both guys' careers. We're gonna talk a little bit about how they go about their business, and like always, stay tuned to the end of the video. That's where I'll be going over the current Las Vegas odds, and I'll be giving you my prediction and telling you where to put your money. Guys, when I put this fighter poll up on my Instagram, in our Discord, and on YouTube, collectively I had about 3,000 people vote. I've reached out to my friends in Australia who are professional fighters, my friends who are coaches, my buddies who are amateur fighters, guys on the domestic level who get asked to join fighter camps. And I'm not going to give any names out, but including the fighter polls that you're seeing here on the left and all of the guys who fight that I've spoken to, they're all saying, at least 60 to 70% of them, Michael Zerafa is the guy. And up until about 48 hours ago, I thought for sure, as well as myself, I was putting all my money on Zerafa. But as I was doing more film study, as I was watching more interviews, and as I was thinking about the career trajectory of both guys, I'm not too sure where I'm actually gonna put my money. When you look at both guys' fight styles, Zerafa and Tszyu like to fight on the front foot. They're both aggressive style fighters. Zerafa's an orthodox fighter, Tszyu is a southpaw. The thing that Tszyu has is that youthful energy. He has his power, he has the undefeated record. And another thing I should mention is when you're going against, as an orthodox fighter in Zerafa, when you're going against an unorthodox southpaw, somebody who throws punches not the most technical, somebody that is a bit unpredictable, and you mix that with his aggression and power, that can be a bit of a puzzle to solve. Zerafa will have to figure that out pretty quickly. I've heard this week he's talking about his game plan is to take Nikita into deep waters, find a late round stoppage. He was talking about how he needs to control the mid-range, and if he could use his jab to control the mid-range and keep Nikita off of him, he's gonna have success. Nikita is Nikita. You could watch interview after interview. I tip my hat off to him. He never changes. He is a unique cat. He's a fun dude to watch. He's aggressive in his fight style, but outside of the ring, he couldn't be more contrasted. He's sort of to himself, doesn't really care about the fame, doesn't really care about the money aspect of the fight game. He cares about the hurt business, the blood. They call him the Butcher for a reason. And the last names, this has an opportunity to becoming a firefight and a domestic dust-up. Zerafa versus Tszyu. We'll see how these chips fall. Right now, I do want to take a closer look at the 11-0 undefeated Nikita Tszyu and see what he's been up to in his career. Guys, Nikita Tszyu is 11-0 with 9 knockouts. Out of 1,961 fighters in the world, at 154 pounds, he's ranked number 11. He's fought a career total of 48 pro rounds and carries in the ring an 82% career knockout to win ratio. His adoring fans know him as the Butcher, and the 27-year-old Aussie is a southpaw, born and raised in Sydney, Australia. We last saw him fight Muslim Ismaili, 12-0, stopped him in the first. Koen Mazudair, 12-3, stopped him in the 9th. Danilo Creati, 8-1, won a UD in the 10th. Dylan Biggs, 10-0, stopped him in the 5th. Jack Brubaker, 17-4, stopped him in the 6th. I should mention that this fight is at a catch weight. We have Nikita, who's fought his whole career at 54. We have Zerafa, who's a natural 160. This fight has been signed. They're meeting in the middle at 71 kilos. Nikita Tszyu is a guy that only in 11 pro fights, when you look at resumes, obviously the bigger names, the Laras, the Kell Brooks, the Anthony Mundines, all the bigger names are going to be on the side of Zerafa, but he hasn't always come out on top in all of those fights. The Dylan Biggs knockout victory on Nikita Tszyu's resume, in my opinion, if you want to do boxing mats, that win is probably better than any of Michael Zerafa's wins when you look at who he beat in their prime. Dylan Biggs just went on to win the WBC Grand Prix. So that win has aged really well. And he didn't just beat Dylan, he stopped him. And we saw him come back after about a year out of the ring. He's overcome some injuries. He had to have surgery. And he only got a round in. So my hesitation with Nikita is he really hasn't fought that much in the last few years. He's still young though. So when we're thinking about ring rust, I don't think that'll affect a 27-year-old that much. Where it really does affect you is getting your time range and distance down in the fight. And considering Zerafa's style, he's going to have to do that pretty quickly because I expect Mick to be on the front foot and bring the fight to Nikita just like Tszyu is going to do. Right now, let's take a closer look at Michael Zerafa's resume and see what he's been up to in his career. As Michael Zerafa is 34-5. Of his 34 wins, 22 of them come by knockout. Of his 5 losses, he's been stopped twice. Out of 1,961 fighters in the world at middleweight, he's ranked number 9. He's fought a career total of 223 pro rounds and carries into the ring a 65% career knockout to win ratio. His adoring fans call him Pretty Boy, and the 33-year-old Aussie is a 5'11" orthodox fighter with a 71.5-inch reach. He was born and raised and lives in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Last saw him fight Mikey Dahlman, 18-1, stopped him in the first. Bessir I, 19-1, stopped him in the 7th. Tommy Brown, 45-8, stopped him in the first. Arislandi Lara, that was for a world title. Lara was 29-3. He got stopped in the 2nd. Danilo Creati, 8-0, won a UD in the 10th. Isaac Hardman, 12-0, stopped him in the 2nd. They have a mutual opponent in Creati. Both of them took Danilo, who's a crafty, savvy Italian kid who fights out of Sydney. They both won decisions. We've seen Zerafa fight for a world title. We saw him get stopped early in the 2nd. Like I said, when you look at his resume just on paper, he has the stronger resume, but you have to look closer. How has he fared in those level up, step up international competitions? He's lost. This one is a coin flip, 50-50. Last night when I went to bed, the odds were 50-50. I woke up and now money has come back in on Nikita, and Zerafa is currently the underdog. So before we look at those current Las Vegas odds and I give you guys my prediction, I want to remind everybody that I do live streams every single day. I go live twice. In those live streams, whether the fights are in Australia, Germany, America, my channel, if you're new, we cover every single boxing card that we could bet on. And in those live streams, you're going to get my method of victories. We're going to do long parlays. We're going to do our underdogs of the week. This is another reason you should join the Discord and join the Patreon. That link is pinned in the comment section below. In these edited Stats Don't Lie videos, you're only going to get my money line prediction. Are in the world, let's pull out our betting apps, and currently on the money line, odds have recently shifted. Nikita Tszyu is now a $1.85 favorite. 100 on Nikita just to win gets your money back plus $85. Zerafa is a $2.10 dog. 100 on him gets your money back plus 110 bucks. Last night when I went to bed, I was torn. I was torn up until watching film study. Where I'm at now, when I'm weighing the option of his career trajectory, we know No Limit is the promoter. We know Nikita is actually the A side. And we know that, you know, this fight is at a catch weight, but I feel that that shouldn't matter too much. 54 to 66 pounds, a kilo here or there, really doesn't matter. I'm going to lean on the youthful energy and the power and the unorthodox approach of Nikita Tszyu. I think over time in these exchanges, he's going to be the one coming out on top. I think he has more power. Even though Zerafa has fought at a higher weight class, I question Michael Zerafa's durability. And I got to be honest with you, I was torn. I was thinking it was going to be Zerafa up until about 24 hours ago, until I was really watching closely in the exchanges. Zerafa likes to fight in Nikita's wheelhouse, and we know how much emotional energy, psychological energy is on this fight. I don't expect anything different. I expect a brave Michael Zerafa going against a very aggressive Nikita Tszyu, and I'm thinking that Tszyu's power and durability is going to be enough to take him to the finish line. This is not an echo chamber. I understand if you disagree with me. This is a coin flip. In the comment section below, let me know where you're putting your money. Are you leaning on Nikita? Are you leaning on Zerafa? Guys, stay tuned to the channel because I'm going to also be breaking down other fights on this card. My boy Liam Talavaa is fighting on this card. You got Liam Wilson fighting on this card. We also have the Golden Boy card with a few rematches on it. So stay tuned to the channel and I'll catch you in the next video.